this adorable outfit Daddy put you in. Yeah. Look at that face. You don't know how much I needed this.
I know. But you can't let this situation get you stressed out. No matter what the test results, I know that Zende and Nicole can handle it.
Sasha has to be lying. There's no way that she's carrying Zende's baby.
The truth will soon come out.
You lied, Sasha.
Hey, I guess she isn't denying that.
Okay, look, and I'm asking you to forgive me. I know that's a lot to ask right now, but Nicole, I'm your sister. You lied about that too. And that is why I came clean. I'm not pregnant. And I don't want to pretend anymore. I couldn't do that to Zende. And Nicole, I couldn't do that to you. I don't want to lose you. Please, please don't cut me out of your life.
I wonder what's keeping Mommy.
This is between you and Ridge. He is the one that wants you in Shanghai, and he thinks that you're on your way there right now.
I know, and he's not going to be happy when he finds out that I'm not. That's why I didn't want to bother you guys with this tonight.
Yeah, but I've seen you, Thomas. I'm not going to go upstairs and pretend that I haven't.
I'm sorry. I know this complicates things. I didn't want to put you in the middle of this. But I couldn't leave Douglas. As a parent, I hope you understand my decision.
So you think Sasha's lying?
She does have a history.
Yeah, a history of not telling you that she's your sister. But pretending to be pregnant?
Well, I'm not taking Sasha's word for it. And neither is Nicole.
What about Zende?
He's trying to be a gentleman. He's not going to make accusations, and he realizes what a precious gift a child is. Obviously, if Sasha's pregnant, he's going to step up. But you can't ignore this timing. Look, if Sasha's lying to hold on to Zende, she won't get away with it.
Zende believed you. You let him think that you were pregnant. I know, I panicked. Because he was going to leave you for me. And you couldn't let that happen. I'm sorry. Are you? After I defended you with Dad, and I accepted you as my sister, you do this? And you expect me to forgive you for it? No, Nicole, I don't expect anything. I am asking, sincerely, please. Nicole, I want to make this right. And if it was only one thing, maybe you could. But you came to LA, and you used me to get into Forrester. Then you stole my boyfriend and tried to keep us apart, even when you knew he wanted to come back to me. You tried to stop him. I can't forgive you for that.
I couldn't do it. Caroline, I couldn't leave my child. I mean, could you do that?
No.
You know, I didn't stay here to spite my dad or to complicate your guys' lives. The reason I didn't get on that plane is because I would miss out on so much. I need to be here. I need to see my boy grow up.
I have a tough time leaving him just to go to lunch.
Hello, Thomas. I thought you'd be on your way to Shanghai by now.
I'm not going. I'm not leaving LA.
Look, I know what I did was wrong. You knew what it would do to Zende and me.
Well, it didn't split us up. I wouldn't have let that happen.
But Sasha was hoping that it would.
Look, telling Zende that I was pregnant was a horrible thing to do. I admit that.
Because Maya made you take a pregnancy test. That's why you confessed. But what if we had taken your word for it? I know how long you can keep a charade, Sasha. How long would you have kept this one?
You think that lying comes that easy to me? You think that because of how I grew up, having to hide who I was, keeping our father's secret. You know what? Maybe you're right. I mean, like, why wouldn't it be? My entire existence has been one big, fat lie.
It's not an excuse.
I understand that. I know that I can't use the daddy excuse anymore, but I mean, at least you can understand why.
Why you'd be jealous? Yeah. But why you'd want to hurt me? No.
I didn't want to hurt you, Nick. Just didn't want to be rejected again. I had finally found a man who I could trust, one who made me feel like I mattered. And then just like that, he was about to leave me too. And I didn't handle it well. I know that. I own that. And I'm sorry. I just didn't want it to be over yet. But listen to me. I could not live another lie. Nicole, I am not like Dad. That is why I told you the truth.
Zende, can I have a moment alone with my sister, please?
Sure.
Nick,
I'm sorry. I am sorry for the way Dad treated you. But I don't owe you anything.
I'll let him know. Thanks.
Was that for Ridge?
Yeah, I took care of it.
Yet another example why you should be the one running the company.
Yeah, it's funny you bring that up because I just talked to my dad about this at the house. Securing the family legacy, making sure that the Forrester company remains in the true Forrester hands. He shut me down.
What did he say?
He basically told me to leave Ridge alone. He's free to make all these crazy decisions. I try to bring up one legitimate concern. As far as my dad is concerned, Ridge has done nothing but prove his integrity and his commitment to the family and the company.
I didn't want to bother you guys with this tonight.
Thomas was here when I came to get us some food.
Look, it's fine. We don't have to talk about it right now.
No, we can talk about it right now. You can still make your flight.
I'm not going to Shanghai.
I thought we discussed this. I thought you wanted to take over this company one day, but for that, you need experience. And there's a great opportunity in China. You don't want it?
I'm all for opportunities, and I'm all about making a positive impact on this business. Yeah, I know I have a lot to learn, but let's be honest. Shipping me off to Shanghai was really an opportunity for you.
You're right. You don't owe me anything. If nothing else, I owe you. You didn't turn your back on me when my secret finally came out. And I'm hoping you won't turn your back on me now.
This is different, Sasha.
I know. This is all my fault. I've got no one else to blame but myself. I hope you can accept my apology. Look, nothing I ever did was to hurt you. It wasn't trying to be spiteful. I made a selfish, terrible mistake, one that I feel awful about.
That doesn't excuse what you did. I know people make mistakes. They do things out of fear. They say things they wish they could take back. I'm not heartless. I can forgive a lot. But not this. I think it's time for you to go back to Illinois.
know, things have got to change, Maya.
Shh, they will. They will.
Well, not until Dad realizes that Ridge isn't infallible. I mean, some of his decisions, they don't even make sense.
I know how important this is to you.
That's his thing with Thomas. Did you know that Ridge is sending him overseas?
Back to Paris?
No. Ridge is sending him to Shanghai.
But why?
That's what I'd like to know.
I'm not shipping you off, Thomas.
But we understand why it might feel that way.
I'm staying here. I'm gonna have a relationship with Douglas.
You will when he's older, when you come back from China.
Yeah, I'm not leaving.
Business opportunities that your father has talked about are real, Thomas.
I don't doubt that for a second. I don't. But what's the rush? I mean, you're not retiring anytime soon, and I have ample time to get the experience that I need to take over as head at Forrester, which is still what you want from me, right?
Of course it is.
Hope so. Nothing would make me prouder than taking my place at the head of Forrester when the time comes, and then watching Douglas do the same after me.
And your father has offered a way to make that happen.
By putting an ocean between Douglas and me. No. There's another way.
Okay, I think that we all just need to take a little bit of time here and think about things and work something out. I promised Thomas that he would have access to Douglas and that he could see him whenever he wanted and that we wouldn't get in the way. And I completely understand why he wasn't able to leave and why he might be upset if it felt like we were trying to cut him out. Thomas needs to be included, Ridge. For Douglas's sake, we have to be able to work something out.
We did work something out. We have a plan.
You worked something out. That isn't gonna work for me.
Because you're thinking of yourself. I'm thinking about what's best for the company, what's best for the family, and what's best for Douglas. And what's best for Douglas, Thomas, is that you get on that plane. And that's what's gonna happen.
You went too far.
Look, just give me a chance to make it up to you. I know it may take a while, but you have him back now, Nicole, and I won't interfere again, I promise.
You won't be here.
Nick, come on.
What did you expect? You knew how uncomfortable I was with you and Zende working together. And when things got difficult, you didn't come to my aid. You took advantage. And when I saw you with him, that tore my heart out. But I accepted it. When I found out that you were my sister, I accepted it. And now you need to accept this.
You can't just kick me out. I mean, we've been best friends our whole lives.
After everything that's happened, I'd be an idiot to trust you again.
So that's it. There's nothing I can say to change your mind.
Are we done here?
Sasha and I were just saying our goodbyes.
You're leaving.
You know, I've really loved my life here, but I can't cling to you, Zende. I'm not gonna get in the way of you and Nicole's relationship. I know what we had. It can't even compare anyway. I was just a good time to you.
Hey, that's not true, okay? You meant a lot to me.
You know, the sad part is that we probably could have been friends if I hadn't lied about the pregnancy. I completely blew it. I lost sight of what was important. Also, that I wouldn't lose the guy. So I guess this is goodbye. I'm gonna go get my priorities straight and just let you two get on with your lives. Love you.
sorry it had to be like that.
Me too.
But she's right, you know? It's time for us to move forward and move on with our lives. And to me, that means a life with you. That's the only future I want. The only one that makes sense. I love you, Nicole. And I'm gonna spend every day making sure you know that.
I love you. I love you so much. And I don't want to think about Sasha anymore. Just us. And our future. And how happy we're going to be.
Shanghai? I'm with you, babe. This seems strange.
Asia could be a very lucrative market. It's growing fast, but it still doesn't make sense why Ridge sent Thomas there.
You're in charge of international. Why didn't he talk to you about it?
I don't know. Ridge made this decision on his own. And I intend to find out why.
Are you giving me an ultimatum?
No, I'm giving you a chance to put your mark on this company, to be the leader that I know you can be.
It's always been my dream to lead Forrester one day. You know that. That's why I want to learn as much as I can. I want to immerse myself in this. That's why I took the ticket. That's why I made it all the way to the airport, and that's why I turned around. Because there's something that's more important to us than fashion. Family. I can't turn my back on that. I can't turn my back on my son. Yeah, I get it. You don't like me calling him that. But it's the truth. We all know it. We're all adults here. And all your proclamations about him being your son, he's your child, it doesn't change the fact that he is my boy.
So what are you saying?
I'm saying that I'm not going anywhere. I have a child, and I'm not turning my back on him. I was promised that I would have a role in his life, that I would be given access. You want to raise my son? Fine. I'm calling the shots. No more of this, Thomas, you go do this, Thomas, go do that. No, I'm in charge, and you are going to respect what I have to say, or this isn't going to work. So is that understood?